way off base.
Yeah.
That mother said Joe.
Okay.
Listen, you was like Medea, boy. You just made up your own version of the Bible.
It sounded good.
Oh, no, it did not, because it was completely false.
Okay, my man, Deacon Hensley.
Oh my gosh.
Golly.
He ain't gonna make it. I swear he ain't gonna make it.
Then you gonna get to the gate.
That nigga trying to go.
Remember that time
He gonna try to go to heaven on a butt pass.
Gee, for real. Joe went in the valley too?
No, nigga, Jonah was by himself.
God, you tripping? Stop playing.
Man, he must have got ate by swordfish.
No, he might have ate swordfish, but he wasn't hit one.
So he went there with okay. He lost all his crops.
No.
Well, he should have been there to teach a man to fish. Yeah,
Please Google Joe. Google Joe, man.
Obviously, I ain't got
Joe got dropped offline.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't make it.
He went through some stuff, man.
Alright, well, Job ain't crossed the burning sands as we learned today.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, I just think we should just transition to the Woosah moment of the week.
Man,
Because
let's go, man.
because like you didn't just totally, completely. Golly.
Alright. Well, hey, Joe. This segment, the Woosah moment of the week, is your time that you may have went through something during this past week that may have upset your spirit, and you just want to release it. Do you have a Woosah moment of the week, or you want to think about it?
Oh, I don't have an incident per se. Excuse me. But I will say, you niggas complicate shit. And I will say, you niggas complicate shit to the fullest of degree. Like, this week we heard that Vice President Joe Biden has tabbed Kamala Harris as her vice presidential candidate. And I've seen more fuck shit on the internet about her race, her gender, and everything in between. And it's like, do it matter? Like, y'all arguing about some shit that don't matter. Like, 5 months from now, ain't none of this shit gonna matter.
No, it's not.
But 5 months from now, the shit that you decide to debate on will matter.
Right.
And because, like you said, I'm at a prestigious institution, so I've had to travel here. And the furthest south that I've gone across the Mason-Dixon line, and on this side of the Mississippi River, I see you niggas do not care about masks. You do not care about health, well-being, social distancing, anything that is recommended and applied by the CDC. And instead of dealing with it, y'all niggas debate it. And when I tell you, you all complicated, it ain't that serious. And I'm one person who absolutely hate rules to the nth degree. But man, anybody knows me knows I hate rules. I just despise rules. But it's just certain things that I'm going to at least operate within certain confines. And I'm going to at least wear a mask. I'm a social distance. I'm going to follow those rules because it's life or death. And it ain't about me. Right. Like, it's a bigger picture. Like, I got kids. I have a family. I have loved ones. I have siblings. And I care about people. But you niggas don't. Like, we stopped in the A. We stopped in different places before we got here. And just the more further south that we got, the more people have said, the hell with masks, the hell with everything else.
Pretty
it's
much.
like,
Yeah.
y'all complicate stuff. Just follow the rules. Let's be done with this. The virus, it may go somewhere, it may not. But instead of just dealing with it and dealing with it in hand, we got to complicate shit.
Are you one of them people that wear their mask in the car?
No, I ain't that.
I was saying, all
Alright,
right,
because we trying to roast your ass.
I was like, come on now.
Stupid now. Shit, my car little as hell as it is. Shit, I got
Yeah, it is.
yeah, there you go. Watch out now. First of all, ain't no nigga ain't no maximum finna talk about me. That's what you ain't gonna do. You ain't finna talk about me now. See, my car might be little, but you a grown ass man. You a grown ass man with twist and an Altima. You ain't finna talk about me.
Well, my nigga, you ain't had a goddamn hairline since 04.
And that's exactly why I'm bald. That mother came up on one end and I cut it. That's it. Well, that's
Like,
what you ain't
you
gonna
took
do.
that Bane mask off and you was like, shit, with my life.
Fire. That's all right. This beard suede as hell. It's luxurious. It's all right. My shit connect. That's all that matters.
Lenny, you hear him taking shots? Because your shit don't connect.
Man, listen. But what you saying? So you saying Lenny beard look like armpit hair?
Man, no.
I'm not gonna let you talk about my dog like that. That's my dog.
I'm saying Lenny beard look like he got the mange, but
Oh, shit.
Damn. Really?
I love you, Lenny.
You saying his beard can't fill in with even that trimmer?
Man, look. Even the sharpest won't help.
Ooh.
See, I'm not gonna let you talk about my dog like that. That's my dog.
But anyway, man, get back to what you was saying.
No, but man, you niggas gotta stop complicating stuff. And I'm specifically saying you niggas. I ain't talking about you melanated people. I'm talking about you niggas. People who complicate stuff, man. Stop complicating stuff. Like, we had a serious moment earlier when we were talking in the break, man, when it came to kids, when it came to relationships. Hey, man, don't do what's in the best interest of you. Do what's in the best interest of your kids. Not what you think it is, not what you interpret to be. Do what's in the best interest of your kids. So when we talk about going back to school, when we talk about going to different locations, when we talk about just interacting with people, stop complicating stuff. Do what's in the best interest of you. Not what looks good on social media, not what looks good as a talking point. Do what's best for you, what's best for you. Stop complicating shit, man. And you do that and you will be a lot much better. So, we talk about voting. Make sure y'all go vote. I don't want to hear nothing about, it's already rigged in the first place. Or,
right.
They know who they going to pick. Or, it's just man. I don't want to hear none of that. That's a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm not getting to no social media politics. I'm not going to argue with anybody who has a limited education and a viewpoint on how politics and grouponomics and everything else work. I ain't getting to that. Vote your interest. I ain't talking about single issues. I'm talking about multiple interests. Recognize where you at in life and where you're trying to be in life. Stop complicating. You deal with that, and I guarantee your life will be a whole lot easier.
Right.
So sticking on the point of melanated people versus niggas.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
Here we go.
Wind it up, baby.
So I think this week's Woosah moment of the week is going to be in unison.
Yes.
So we do a lot to promote black business.
Uh-oh.
Yes. That's the premises of the podcast.
Right. We want to give us a voice.
Yep.
Right. And we want to
give black people the voice. We want to shine on black excellence, black power.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we had an instance where we were doing business with an individual. If you guys haven't seen, we have this new logo, and the logo is really good.
Awesome.
Love the logo.
We got great feedback on it.
Yeah, the logo is fire, right? And the quality of work, we have nothing to say about the quality of work.
Now.
Yeah, now. We have nothing to say about the quality of work. But the quality of the service was piss poor.
Fucking hate it.
Because we were dealing with a nigga. We weren't dealing with a melanated person, we were dealing with a nigga.
Straight.
So we got in the process of trying to rebrand and trying to get a new logo for the podcast.
Correct.
Right? Because we trying to expand.
Correct.
Right? And things have changed from episode 1 to where we are now.
30.
So
episode 30.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good.
So reached out to a guy that I won't say I knew him, but I don't know him.
I'm gonna say it's Sean's fault because Sean brought this to our attention.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. So reached out to him, looked at some of his work. It's like, hey, this is legit. So as a group, look at me, nigga.
Nope.
As a group, we decided to go with this person, right?
With Sean's aid.
Whatever. So we decided to go with this person based on the work that he had already displayed.
Based on Sean's recommendation.
Whatever. Fuck you. So then we decided to go with this guy.
That nigga said that with conviction.
So we decided to go with this guy. And so originally said, hey, look, we got a couple of people in front of you. It typically take me 7 days to do a logo. All right, bet.
What does a couple mean?
So, couple, this two.
Two.
So I'm like, all right, 2 weeks, right?
2
weeks.
Two. T-E-W.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool.
2.
But throughout the process, there was lack of communication.
At all.
Wasn't telling us where he was in the process, where we stood in the process, anything like that. So I'm like, hey, where we go,
And mind you, we paid the brother up front.
We paid him up front.
Because we trying to do business.
We trying to do business.
And we trying to invest in the black community.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And mind you, we paid the brother up front.
We paid him up front.
Because we trying to do business.
We trying to do business.
And we trying to invest in the black community.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we like, all right, cool. We gonna go ahead. We go ahead and pay you. We like what we see so far. Cool. So I'm like, all right, 7 days. Got 2 people in front of us. That's 14 days. That's 2 weeks.
2.
Right. Just heard nothing. Nothing whatsoever.
Crickets.
So then, like, start shooting them messages. Hey, you know, where do we stand as far as the process?
Oh, no. Before that, I was on Sean's ass. I'm like, Sean, you heard from old buddy? Nah, I text him.
I swear that nigga gonna beat one of y'all up after this.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna shoot the crags up on him when we leave.
He gonna beat somebody up.
Right.
Bring it.
So,
I
hope he listens.
I'm just visiting.
It's gonna be the first and last
I
time.
don't want no trouble.
so look, so, you know, we thinking, all right, 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, we should know something, right? Nothing.
At all.
Ghost. Only remark that we got was, hey, working on it. It's coming. I'll email you communications.
Niggas.
Yeah, niggas.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas.
Yeah.
So then we get one email like 2.5 weeks later, hey, your logo's in the first stages. Now, mind you, he told us it takes 7 days to make a logo.
7.
So if you told us at around the 2 week mark, I'm thinking, all right, 7 days from the time that you send us an email, we should get a logo.
Correct.
Nothing.
At all.
So I gave nigga 8 days. It was like, hey, you know, you shot us an email, what you got going?
Since we talking about Bible,
Yeah.
though Jesus rested on the 7th day.
See,
We gave this nigga another day.
this nigga.
8. Did I get that right?
Yeah,
Jesus was
Okay.
a drug, so
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he was at Clay,
I'm
so he needed
sorry.
rest.
God.
you're right.
God rested on the 7th day.
So we gave him 8,
8.
right?
Like Bishop died on the 8th day.
Man, God.
On Greenleaf.
Let's not talk about that. That's still
Alright,
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
that's still
All right,
touchy.
back to this Negro.
That's still touchy. So, hey, where we stand? Nothing. Just
At
complete.
all.
And Instagram, you can see when somebody see your message. Mm-hmm. Basically left us on red,
Red.
right?
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, left us on red, right?
hurt.
So I'm like, dog. So then another week goes by, nothing
At all.
at all. So I'm like, woo, send him an email from our email page, like our pod email.
And I did.
Yeah, like, hey, look, you know, because obviously he's ignoring me at this point because I'm on him. Like, what's the deal? Like, let us know where we stand or something. Just communicate. Simply communicate.
And the email said, on August the 7th, good morning. This is Kendrick Wooten, host of Woosah's podcast.
The Lance.
I am contacting you to get an updated status on the logo. Thank you, Kendrick D. Wooten. Phone number, email address. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand
Wow,
against
he
the
threw it.
wiles of the devil.
But this nigga didn't know that
Ephesians
Job wasn't in the
6
well.
and
Right?
11.
God,
Shut
Thank
your
you for
mouth.
saying
damn.
that. Thank you for saying that.
Damn.
Hey man, shut your mouth in your asshole.
Sheesh.
Back to the goddamn
Nigga.
So hey, so if he get kicked out of heaven on high, we know why.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, back to this Negro.
So finally, I send this lengthy message, basically being like, "Look, you have failed to communicate with us. We sent
my man.
Yeah, we sent you money on this date. We hadn't heard anything. I need to know where we stand with this logo, or we need money back."
July 8th, we paid this brother.
Right. So finally, on August 8th, he's like, "I sent you something from the business page. Let me know if you get it." Well, I sent you something from the business page, so I see we got it. And he put. I honestly feel like he just put something together just to like shut us up. Cause like been on him every week for a month. Right. So then we get something, and when we get it, we like, "What's this? What is that?
This is not acceptable, brother.
Where we go?" Right? Like, so it was just plain Jane font. Woo was grayscale.
Great. I'm
Straight.
black as shit, but I ain't gray.
Yeah,
I
made
ain't
that
blue
nigga-
black.
He made that nigga gray.
Great. And I post that shit.
Right.
I let y'all see.
So we finally get.
Cause I ain't gray. I'm black.
So after, we know, nigga, we know.
Shut your mouth.
Like this light
See,
ain't
I
helping
ain't
you
saying
at all.
nothing. I had to put my head down.
Yeah, because this light ain't helping them. So then
you.
we finally get to a point to where like we have the logo that you see, that you guys have seen on IG, Facebook.
Everybody loves the logo.
Right. So like, and I want to.
It is a good logo.
Right. I want to reiterate, this is not about the quality of work.
At all.
The logo is really good. Not gonna lie. But what it took to get to this point, to get the logo, was unacceptable.
Alright, man. So Sean is still being professional.
Here come the rap.
Fuck all that. Man, look.
Here we go.
I love my black people to death. That is the premises of Wooisms is to shine on black excellence. As I stated in the trailer, as I state each and every week, what we do here, man, we want to highlight black excellence in the community because we don't big up black people enough. We don't big up black business. We don't big up ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, rest in peace, George Floyd. When the whole thing happened with George Floyd, man, I saw a surge in the black community. Black people were coming together on everything. And we've been pushing to put back in the black community. So, yes, by us trying to build ourselves up, because this is not a habit. We are doing this. We are trying to take this to new heights. We are trying to make this thing bigger and better each and every week. And with that being said, we went into a rebrand. As y'all noticed, we got the track in the beginning of the podcast. Shout out to LC,
for sure.
Class of 2004, John L. Flow, go Rattlers, baby. Rattler
Y'all
pride
go
all day.
crazy.
Shut your mouth and your asshole,
Shout
Joe,
out
because you went to
913 North
fight.
Wilson Avenue,
Fuck
Volume,
that.
baby.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? We got the rebrand. We got the track from LC. Then Sean came and said, hey man, this dude does great work. Check this out. We always in agreement, yes. And we saying, let's go with the logo. Old buddy told us 7 to 10 days. He gave us a disclaimer. He said, I got 2 people ahead of y'all. A couple is 2. All right? So we thinking, all right, 7 days for that one, 7 days for this one. All right, even maybe 10. 10 and 10, that's 20. All right, come on, brother. We need to be hearing something in that 3rd week. We ain't heard shit. I'm on Sean's ass like, hey, Sean, have you heard no capper? You know what I'm saying? Let's give that disclaimer. I wasn't on his ass, but I was interrogating him.
Appreciate
so
it.
I said, Sean,
appreciate it.
hey, have you heard from old buddy? Reach out to old buddy. Because look, here at Wooisms, yeah, might be the name, might be the face, whatever the case may be, but we are a
unit.
A unit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all put in input to make this thing better. So I said, hey, Sean, have you heard from old buddy? He said, nah, I'm going to reach out to him. Blah, 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 blah. Ain't heard from this motherfucker. Then we come up on a month later. Sean hears some. I say, Sean, what's up? We ain't heard nothing yet. Because this one business venture is holding up everything else we trying to do. Sean hits him up. We miraculously get something that we don't approve of.
Hold on, real quick. Before you continue to go though, before we even got to that point, around the 3-week mark, I found out, like, I was like, yo, where do we stand? And I told you he was ignoring my messages. I had to find out via his IG story that he was busy. He posted something on his IG story saying that, like, look, man, I got these people stacked up. I got these people stacked up. I got these people stacked up. Look, y'all just be patient with me. Why not send that to us?
Why we got to reach out to you?
Why I got to view that on your IG story?
Right.
Why didn't I get a reply to my message like, hey, look, I'm just truly backed up. Some things came up. I'm working through it. We'll be more understanding. But you ain't even communicating with us that,
communication is the key.
It's the key, bro.
My people, you have to communicate. If you want to be a business or a professional, you got to communicate with your customers. Come on, man. Let's talk some shit. Because I'm a business management major. I got a degree in business management. I got a minor in marketing. I'm back getting an MBA in finance. I know about all this shit. In order to be a business person, a CEO and all that shit, you got to communicate with your consumers. Because guess what? If you don't communicate with your consumers, your business is going to shit.
Right.
And this motherfucker did it. Now, mind you, after we got to this motherfucker a whole month later, he finally sent us some shit. I'm going to take me a drink.
Okay, appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And then he finally sends us some shit. Whack-ass blockage on the letters. Got me grayscale. I'm black as fuck, but I ain't goddamn gray or blue black. Nigga, add some color to
That
this
nigga
motherfucker.
the same color as some Times New Roman
Man,
font.
fuck you, man. So I said, man, we like, hey, send them back, man. Tell them to put some color on this shit or something.
Right.
Okay, if you gotta make me lighter than what I am, do that shit.
What you did.
But don't goddamn just give us some shit just because we own you. And then, so we get the final results back, and we ask for individual headshots.
Pause.
Pause.
Appreciate it.
Not head to the head, but headshots of what you see on the logo.
We still gonna pause it though.
Yep. So Sean comes back and say, yeah, I paid him such and such for it. I said, why? He was late on the delivery. He should have at least gave us this on good faith. Sean said, well, I went back and forth. It's over with. I said, all right, okay, whatever. I was mad at Sean because I was under interpretation because I thought he paid a different amount for the headshots. Dude should have gave us this because he didn't deliver on the time that he said he was going to deliver. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem at all with supporting black people. At all. Because that's the only way we're going to get back to the Black Wall Street is if we put back and we invest in our own people. We cannot get back to that if we don't invest in each other. I got homeboys each and every day that are doing different things. Shout out to my first roommate in college. He's a local DJ in New Orleans right now. He always dropping shit. You know what I'm saying? And I support him. Shout out to the homie Ross. You know, Sean got on one of his shirts right now. That's a Poe shirt. You know what I'm saying? We invest in each other. That's what we do. But this motherfucker here, man, as soon as we published and put out the new logo, everybody was like, man, that's fire. I like it. I love it. And you know what the first thing I say? I appreciate it. They say, well, who you get it from? Man, look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Some nigga Sean brought to us that didn't deliver on time. I'm not gonna recommend him. And look, I'm sorry. I don't care if somebody say, well, how you not upholding the black community. Well, nah. If your customer service is piss poor,
right,
and we going back to what your name holds, if I come to you and you say, well, Woo, I like that logo, where you get it from, and I tell you where I got it from, and this motherfucker treat you the same way, you gonna look at Woo a different way. You gonna look at Woo like, damn, Woo, how you gonna goddamn refer me to somebody who does lackluster shit, piss poor shit, don't hold up to what they say? Nah, I ain't finna do that at all. I'm not finna do that at all. So to you, Darius Judge, you did an awesome job on the logo, but your customer service is piss poor shit. And I'm gonna say that on the record. Sorry about that.
The following views are by Kendrick Wooden and Kendrick Wooden alone.
Put my disclaimer like that.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And it's just like, dog, if he would have communicated that like he was that backed up, like, hey dog, look, I'm working on it, but like I really just got some stuff going on, I can't get to it, whatever. Like, all right, you know, it would be some empathy there. But like then when you just ignoring messages, it's like, come on, bro, that's not good business.
So for anybody that's listening and has your own business, please, the number one thing in the world is communication.
Straight up.
Communication will alleviate a lot of stress, pain, heartache. Hey, we all got issues. It's a fucking pandemic going on. I work at the post office. Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers come up to me every day talking about where my check at. Hey, it's slow right now. Y'all see 45 trying to goddamn defund us too, but he ain't trying to defund the police. He ain't trying to goddamn push to get the killers of Breonna Taylor arrested. But hey, that's a whole nother fucking story.
Story.
So, you know what I'm saying? I say that all that to say this. My black people, I love y'all to death. My black entrepreneurs, my black business people, my black partners, I love y'all to death. I'm gonna always support because that's who I am. But when you have bad customer service, I don't care if you white, you black, you Korean, you Chinese, you Asian, Oriental, whatever, Jamaican, I don't care. If your business is poor, if your customer service is lackluster, I'm gonna put it out there. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put my name on something and back up anything and have somebody that I know or somebody that I care about or somebody who goddamn cares about who send them to them and they treat them the same way. So all that to say, people, we got to get our shit in order. We have to.
It's just like, man, just the experience is just as important as the product. Like, quality of product can be good, but if the experience is piss poor, then like that means nothing. I won't recommend him to anybody. Like, simply because of the fact that the customer service was that bad.
I ain't got much of a dog in this fight. I felt the pain, but as a person with multiple businesses and being a black-owned business myself, I will say it's a fine line between accountability and service and quality control. And I think it's two sides of that coin. We as black people, we got to hold one another accountable. We also got to make sure that we're not tearing each other down. For people who do have black-owned businesses, you got to understand that the pedestal that you all sit on, like you can't fuck this up because it's bigger than you. So yeah, where you understand what some people may complain or may gripe, or you feel as though their emotions are unwarranted, you got to understand, like at the end of the day, you got a product. Your name is behind it, your reputation is behind it, so you gotta uphold it. So it's a thin line, and you gotta understand where you lie at it. So I ain't got no dog in the fight, so I'm gonna stay out of this. Woosah. That nigga angry, that nigga need a hug.
It happens every week. Every week, man.
Y'all ain't gonna talk about it?
I'm good. Joe. My big brother, man. I love you, bro.
I love you too.
I appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us today, man.
Appreciate you coming, bro.
Anytime y'all need me, man, on Zoom call, phone call, text away. Y'all know that.
Yes, sir.
I say that offline all the time. Whenever y'all need, I'm here.
You are always welcome. So come on.
Yes, sir.
Shit, he said everything, dude. Shit. That nigga got the sweat beads on his forehead and everything. Look how mad that nigga is.
Bro, it happens each and every week when we get to
My dog ears are done curled up and everything.